Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a collective reading. Let's see what comes out for the collective. If you want your own personal reading, my email address or my website are listed down below. Let's go ahead and get some letters. This is going to be in your name, their name, city, street, country, abbreviation, anything that might be relevant. Do you see R, D, Y, A, S, P, Patty, Sam, Samantha, Sergio, Rod, Rodney, Dennis, Donovan, Dylan, Denise. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is the energy for the collective's person. What is going on with your person? We have planning. They're planning maybe something really beautiful. They are feeling you are really beautiful. Roses could be significant. Hearts could be significant. Valentine's Day is coming up. Shadow work. So this is somebody who maybe has been doing a lot of shadow work. They've been doing some introspection about themselves. Running away. They could be running away from things in their past, things that no longer serve them, things that they feel is no longer relevant to their life. Ashamed. This is somebody who maybe is ashamed that they didn't make the necessary plans they needed to. Taking a break. Working on themselves with that shadow work. They are taking a break. And running away. So with the fate card, this is somebody who feels like maybe they needed to have fate intervene when it comes to this connection by taking a break. They are ashamed about it, but they feel like it is necessary. Tell me more. Guilty. Okay, so they've got guilt and shame right now. Fantasy and illusion. So this is somebody who maybe tried to sell you a fantasy and illusion of what the plans for the future were going to be, that the two of you are going to have this great, beautiful future, but then they ran away after they sold you this dream that they said was fate and that was going to happen. They could be feeling the guilt and the shame now. Heartbreak. They broke your heart and then they left. They ran away. And now you're having no communication with this person. Maybe you've reached out to this person. They're not responding. They're not getting back to you. They're not even acknowledging any communication. Still holding on. It's been a whirlwind of emotions maybe for this person. They know that they have some shadow work that they need to do. There's some fears and insecurities that they haven't faced up to this point. That could be part of the guilt and shame that they have. They didn't tell you about it. They are secretly obsessed with this dream life, this expectation of where their life should be up to this point, and it's not. It's all a fantasy or an illusion. Resentment. They could be holding a grudge. If this is somebody that you were with for a really long time, they thought they were making plans to have this great life with you, and they're holding resentment towards you because their life is not where it needs to be. And instead of them taking accountability for themselves, they could be blaming you as to why their life is not where they think it should be with this fantasy and illusion. Lonely and text message. So this person could be looking over the text messages the two of you had in the past, conversations the two of you had at one point. They are feeling lonely. They are feeling maybe a little resentful because they are still holding on. Could be resentment they have within themselves. They're not letting people know that they have a guilt and a shame attached to this connection. Even while in no communication, they're still holding on to the fantasy and illusion of what the situation could be. So let's clarify. Why is planning here? Why is this person in this planning energy? Because they're uncertain of the status. They maybe are thinking that the two of you are going to come back together at some point. Why shadow work here? This person has some fears and insecurities that they maybe are acknowledging but refusing to say something. Sevens could be very significant to you. The month of July could be significant. Your intuition maybe knows that this person has things that they want to say to you, but they haven't. And that's because this person has a lot of fears and insecurities. Tell me about running away. Why is running away here? Okay. They did run away and they are quiet, but they do intend to come back. But they're not showing you that. They're not telling you that because they feel like it's going to be fate for them to return to you. Let's clarify. Why is ashamed here? Maybe they gave you a love offer that was a fantasy and illusion, and they're ashamed by that. They knew that they could not give you what they were promising you. This fantasy and illusion that they were trying to offer to you, that they were trying to sell you this dream life and expectation, this love offer that they were going to give you in the future. They're ashamed because they knew they couldn't give it to you. Clarify taking a break. Why is taking a break here? They're avoiding a conversation. Maybe you've had a sudden realization. Maybe you called this person out on this fantasy and illusion. Like, stop selling me this pipe dream of what you're going to do and just do it. And maybe since that situation happened, they've been avoiding this contact or this conversation. Clarify fate. Why is fate here? Okay, so they know it's inevitable that they're going to have to apologize if they want to try to come back. Clarify why is guilty here. Why is guilty? Divine intervention. So they do feel like it is fate that they will return, but they are guilty because they're ashamed of what they've done. And they are using the divine as guidance of what to do with the things they haven't said about that shadow work, those fears and insecurities they have of why they were never able to step up. Clarify fantasy and illusion. Why is this here? Yeah, this is somebody who definitely was selling you something that they could never accomplish. Maybe they said they were going to build you a big house. You're going to have this dream house, or you're going to be able to travel. And they knew that they were never going to be able to satisfy that. That it was literally all a dream and fantasy. And they realized as soon as you said something or you interjected, they avoided the conversation and they completely cut you out after that because they didn't want to admit what they did. Clarify heartbroken. Why is heartbroken here? This person knows that you were over it and you were hurt by what they said, what they did. It created a major rift in this connection. Clarify no communication. Why is this person in no communication now? Because they're being immature, they're being irresponsible, not wanting to face the fears of you calling them out on what they said they were going to do. Why are they in this still holding on energy? Clarify still holding on. Because they are plotting some type of return at some point. They anticipate to come back to you. They anticipate some type of return when it comes to this connection. Clarify obsession. Why is obsession here? Because they're obsessed with trying to work it out with you in the future. They're dreaming. They're still dreaming about a life with you. Maybe you're a really hard worker and they're waiting for you to accomplish something of some certain status or some type of level in your career, your job, your business. And they are maybe waiting for you to hit that positive note in your life on your own. And that's when they're planning their return because they're not willing to do the work themselves. They're waiting for you to do all the work. Let's see, why is resentment here? Clarify resentment. The rival. Okay, so this person could feel like you already have somebody else. Maybe you've already moved on. They are resentful that you could potentially be with somebody else. The thought of you being with someone else makes this person jealous, even though they're the ones who went no contact. Clarify lonely. Why is lonely here? Okay, they could be telling friends, meeting up with people, telling them, conversating that they're lonely. They're trying to spend time with friends, but it's not the same as with you. That could be why they're in this coming back energy. Clarify text message. Why is text message here? Okay, so they are reading over the correspondence that the two of you have, that they know they created all of the drama. They're reading over it all. Maybe you called them out through text message of this fantasy or illusion. Maybe you told them to stop trying to sell you something they can never do. And we do have regrets. This person is definitely living in a lot of regret and remorse right now. So let's take a look and get some tarot. Let's see what their intentions are and what are their next actions for the collective. What is the collective's person's intentions and what are their next actions? Okay, so their intentions, Temperance, the Sun, and Judgment. All major arcana. So this is significant. This person's intentions with the Temperance is they're trying to have patience right now. They're warming up to the idea of trying to heal themselves. They also want reconciliation. You know, Temperance and Judgment is all about making the right decision, doing the right thing, and trying to fix things. So let's clarify, why is Temperance here? Okay, so this person's using their intuition to guide them that they need to build themselves up. They need to build themselves up monetarily, physically, financially, emotionally, and they need to be confident when they do try to come towards you. Why is the Sun here? There is a sense of memories and a sense of loss this person has right now. So their intentions is to try to restore the loss that they have. This is an apology. This is somebody who wants to come towards you with a sense of innocence, recognizing the immaturity that they had in the past. They want to be able to reconcile because they do love you. Clarify the Judgment. Yeah, this is somebody who knows that you walked away from them. Maybe they walked away from you initially, but then now you've walked away and they fear that you want to stay in this independent energy now that you have been in separation. They're afraid that you've been alone for too long and you won't want to reconcile with them. So let's see, what are their next actions? Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. This is divine counterpart, King and Queen of Swords. This is somebody who knows that they want to open up to you. With their actions, that Ace of Cups, they want to open up and have inner peace in this connection. They're overflowed with the emotions they feel in their heart and because of what they've done in the past. So let's clarify that Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hangman. They want to let go of what their true actions were in the past and do the right thing going forward. Coming in with that Queen of Swords energy, they want to be very transparent. They want to have an honest conversation about how they maybe potentially breadcrumbed you in the past, and they don't want to do that. They want to be fair and equal and have things fair and balanced. They care a lot about you, and they want to nurture this connection again. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords. They're going to have this honest, clear-cut, intelligent conversation with you that's very mature. Magician and the Knight of Cups. Yep, they're coming towards you with love and affection. We do have that Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So they are wanting to take control of the situation and take accountability for their actions by apologizing, by sacrificing their ego and their pride, putting those to a side and letting go of the irresponsible actions that they tried to sell to you in the past. This is somebody who wants to create a life with you. They want things to be fair and balanced, but they need to be very smart and intelligent with explaining to you why they said what they said, why they tried to sell you a dream they knew they couldn't satisfy or fulfill. But now they're ready to invest. They're ready to balance it all out. They're ready to sacrifice their ego and pride and apologize because they do feel guilt. They do feel ashamed of what they did in the past and the things that they said because they do love you and they wanted more for you, but they weren't able to give those to you, but they didn't want to admit that. So that is what I have for you, collective. I do want to thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you want your own personal reading, my email address or my website are listed down below. Have a great day. Bye.